Sam. Bongo! Right, I'm going to do this in under 8 minutes because the last 2 videos I've made were over that and they cut out and it's really pissed me off. Piece of paper always gave us thing, succession, make a video, do a little booklet. I chose to do a little video. First thing I'm not going to do 10 questions because I don't have time to do 10 questions. I might write them down, I probably won't. I might question throughout, like, what is up? Question 1, done. You have to wear glasses and say it in a philosophy class as well. Or old Jewish man. Reference Tom. That'll be the dark side on it. Tom. There. He's gonna do it. Reliability. Pastors. Prick. Doesn't like emperors. Doesn't like the Principate. Doesn't like anything to do with oligarchy. Anything at all to do with. He wants to be a Democrat. He's a prick. He's like Nick Clegg, but without. Look worse. Yeah, that guy. He's looking in hindsight, so he's able to criticize everyone. Anytime, if you think about it, any time a problem has come up, he's gonna highlight that problem as opposed to even considering the good points. There are throughout. He doesn't highlight good points, but I suppose mediocre points. He'll just say that they happened as opposed to not focusing on things like that. Suetonius, he's a prick as well. He's a gossip. He's going to highlight again problems, things that are happening that are bad. He's not going to be focusing on things that make the emperors look good or that are, not interesting. He wants to interest his readers, and as we all know from the Daily Mail, if it's not someone going mental or doing something insane like eating fetuses, it's not going to be put in. So yeah, he's basically the Daily Mail of the ancient world. Dio, I'm not 100% sure who Dio is. We would have had somewhere that told us. I'm going to assume it's the same with him. They all are. They're all writing in hindsight, so they're all, yeah. The only contemporary sources we've got really are poetry that's not to do with succession, it's to do with morality and stuff. And then coins, enter exhibit A, coin. Yep, we see, yep. Wait, let me blow out this candle. I was setting the back of my computer on fire there. Yeah, there's a coin. That one's got Sejanus on it, and I said it right, it's got Sejanus on it, and Tiberius, he's making Sejanus a consul in that one. It's, I don't know what type of coin it is. Number 2, include a family tree that he's done himself. I ain't done one. That's the best one to use, the one on the front, but I've scribbled out the top bit up to Augustus because that's where it started, and then that's my other family tree. There, can you see it? No, of course you can't, because it's a shit camera. What else is on there? Well, I've got a morality thing in there as well if you want to know about Kantian ethics. I've done coins. Can't really do the 10 questions. Mind maps, diagrams, flowcharts, that sort of thing. There's loads of stuff. I'm just going to talk about the problems, really, because they all had problems. Nobody really had a mint plan. Augustus had a plan, but it just fell through for him. He made his main choice. Marcellus dies 23 BC, I think. BC, yeah. 23 BC, I think it is, yeah. Lucius, Gaius, one dies in 2 AD, one dies in AD 4. Then he resorts to having to make Agrippa posthumous in 14 AD, maybe? I think it is. Along with Tiberius and Germanicus. Yeah. Germanicus dies. Agrippa posthumous is unadopted because he's a prick and he's brutish in his behaviour. Quote from Suetonius, Tiberius, chapter Naples. It's not PG. Liz, I'm sorry, it was gonna be, and then it's not. but I've kept it above pants level because I didn't want to make it PG-13. PG-12. Um, I had some of them. I was going to say something, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, loads of sources. There's a couple of good ones. If you look in the Lilac book, colours, sharp, purple, brown and yellow. Yeah, there's a couple of coins in there. There's one by younger Seneca who talked about Augustus's troubles. Um, Tiberius's main problem was Sejanus because he keeps killing people because he's a dickhead. And then after that, they just kind of get progressively more insane. I think it's Claudius who comes after. Is it Claudius? Yeah, Claudius then Caligula. Well, one or the other. One of them goes mental and doesn't have a succession plan because he's insane. The other one is kind of overlooked by everyone because he's crazy. Because he gets like Twitch little boots. I think yeah, Caligula. Yeah, Caligula little boots. Yeah, yeah. He just doesn't have one. And Nero after him. Um, he kind of he sets Christians on fire. I kind of agree with it, but it's not right. It is. It's not. Um, yeah. And then after that, then you go on to the Flavian dynasty. Oh, missed out an important point. Caligula is only made emperor because um, Claudius gets stabbed in the groin. Suetonius quote. Um, yeah, I've got a minute left, so I'm just gonna quickly have to end this. Um, yeah, then it goes on to Flavian dynasty. They don't really have a succession. We don't really look at them anyway. The only one who's got a succession really is Domitian. I think he goes into the Senate and declares that his son will be the next emperor, and then says that nobody else will be able to challenge it, and then he gets killed. There's the year of the four emperors. I can't remember who they all are, but that's just civil war. They don't really have a succession plan. It's just one dying after another, throwing spears and shit. Flint napping Tom. Right. I'm going to go now because I've got 20 seconds left. But thank you for listening, and it's been Succession with Sam. Sam's question of the day.